Hello, everyone. Today I will be walking you through leveraging HeadSpin's APIs to integrate with other CI/CD tools. Now, HeadSpin is a device testing platform that allows you to test the performance and functional tests on real mobile and devices and browsers around the world. Today, by using our APIs, I will show you an integration with Jira so that you can basically automate the whole end-to-end testing process with HeadSpin's platform. My name is Rohan. I'm the Director of Customer Engineering for Asia Pacific, and I'm very passionate about automating everything that can be automated and ensuring that your tests run seamlessly with very little oversight. Today, we will introduce HeadSpin's APIs, demonstrate how to leverage the performance capture for detailed error reporting, and automatically add those results into the Jira issue management system. And finally, explore other programmatic use cases and strategies for automating all the mundane stuff that goes with testing. A bit about me. I'm passionate about app performance and functional testing. I love using things like Appium and HeadSpin's performance features to basically test any app and automate any app. I'm a big believer in the power of automation to make sure that your builds are released consistently and in a good quality. And I love it when you write code and it makes life easier. Today we'll be leveraging the Appium framework to fundamentally automate a website, and a bit of fundamentals about Appium to give you some background. It's based on the Selenium WebDriver protocol, and it has the following guiding philosophy: that you shouldn't have to recompile your app or code to modify it to do an automated test. You shouldn't be locked into a specific language or framework to write and run your tests. Today we'll be using Python, as it's quite easy to do sequential testing with that. A mobile automation framework shouldn't reinvent the wheel when it comes to automation APIs, and a mobile automation framework should be open source in spirit and practice, as well as in name. So by leveraging Appium, and we're a big supporter of Appium, including having the project lead Jonathan Lips as one of our employees, we can basically automate these mobile devices and build that into a CI/CD framework. The architecture of the test that we're running today is we'll have a Jira instance, which will take data from our test scripts and automatically get uploaded. And then HeadSpin will capture the video network data and also relay that into the Jira server so that from a single pane of glass, you can see the test result quite easily. A little bit about the prerequisites if you want to follow it from home. Make sure the Appium server is installed if you want to do this locally, but luckily with HeadSpin, it's all installed for you. And you need to install the Appium client language to run the relevant script. And then you can link up to the Appium server that's running. In HeadSpin's case, we do all the management of the Appium server for you. So let's start the automation. I will basically run you through that with a command line interface, and you'll be able to see the test results and how they integrate with Jira in real time. So I'll run my script, which is basically going to start an Appium session with HeadSpin on a device located in Melbourne, and then run through and load the HeadSpin website and simultaneously add these results to Jira while the test is in progress, and then notify when it's completed. And then we'll be able to see the performance results from that. So I'm running the script now. You can see my devices are listed here. And this is the device that we are targeting today. So it's loaded the Appium script and it's being executed. Our proprietary network and a video data capture is starting, and that will enable us to see the performance after the fact with real insights into how to improve the performance of the app. And we can also follow along with the Jira tickets here that are being created automatically. So we've loaded the website and we've added a ticket here, you can see. And we did a few swipes. And then the script will transition the ticket from in progress to completed. And the test is complete. We can see this the ticket has been moved to done, and you can load the ticket and see the results. So here we can see we have the session link integrated automatically, and you can click on that and basically see all the results from the test that we just ran. This is HeadSpin's unique performance insights. So what we automatically captured without any extra effort was look, I'll show you the video file, the layer 7 traffic, which we can snoop, even on production apps, layer 4 traffic, all the Appium logs and device logs, and a range of metrics from the device. You can see a video of the test that was run, and the script and the scrolling. And then we can even see things like the video quality, how long the loading time was with the page content, the network throughput, CPU, battery, and other metrics. Then all the Appium commands are actually able for you to expose after the fact. So you can see things like what Appium command was run, how long it took, just by clicking there, what apps were in the foreground, and all the DNS records and all the API calls are made. So we can see here where the HeadSpin data is loaded from and the different images or data that was captured. Lastly, on the left, our AI engine analyzes all this data and tells you how did your app perform and how to make it better. So we can see on a scale of 1 to 100, our app is at 85. And there's a range of issues such as slow DNS queries, low page content, which is all automatically detected by our AI engines, slow downloads, and you can even look at the details about what those were, the content, and a range of security issues as well. Now, also from here, we can see another view of all the issues on a time series. You can actually zoom in and have a look at what were the issues at each point in time. For example, during the load, what were the issues that were identified? It's very interactive and insightful for improving the performance. Now, I'll go back to the presentation. So just in summary, when we did the automation, the Appium server was loaded by HeadSpin, and then we were able to see the inspector during that. We populated the default capabilities in the script, and we found the package name, which was Chrome. We start the app and run the automation, and then we were able to get the results. There's some code here that is crucial to integrating with Jira. So the first is, in order to get the HeadSpin performance session, we need to enable a capability in Appium called HeadSpin Capture, and that will automate the video and data recording. And it's very easy to enable and automatically allows you to monitor your tests in real time and after the fact. Then we would need to obtain a session URL, which is what I just showed you for the session. And that is based on pulling the session ID from the driver class that has been created with Appium. Then to create a new issue in Jira, we use the jira.createIssue, which is a first-party plugin created by Atlassian. Then we can add a custom field to add the session URL. After that, transitioning the issue to in progress, like I showed you. and transitioning the issue to done with these commands. A little bit more about HeadSpin. So we essentially can accommodate any type of compatible device, including Android, iOS, gaming, Apple or Android TV, and Windows devices. We place them in our highly secure HeadSpin P box, we call it, which supports up to 24 devices. And it can be deployed in an isolated on-prem environment, in the cloud, hybrid, or even on the go in a car or other vehicle, and can be deployed anywhere. And that's the secret sauce to how we have up to 100 plus locations around the world for testing. The Digital Experience AI platform leverages these 4 pillars to ensure optimum testing for our customers. So we have the global device infrastructure, which allows end-to-end testing and monitoring with thousands of devices around the world, which is based on our P-box mentioned here. Then we have a range of automation and APIs that I just demonstrated one example of, which allows you to link into any CI/CD framework, up to 60 plus testing frameworks, and even other issue management tools like Azure AD. Then HeadSpin has our proprietary performance, QE, and machine learning products that capture all the video and network data and basically use our advanced analytics to tell you how the app performed and how to make it better. And finally, we have insights to actions, where we can take thousands of tests and find regressions in the test performance and basically pull out to the developer where was their deficiencies and basically how can you improve them. A lot of our customers might find that during certain hours of the day or different models or in different countries, they have a better or worse performance, and we can show them that and also explain how to fix it. Now, one more thing, I was going to walk you through some other interesting APIs that HeadSpin offers. So our HeadSpin docs are listed here, and we have a range of documentation to show you different compatibilities. Some of the different APIs is you can find the automation configuration for Appium via API. You can take screenshots, send ADB commands or iDevice commands over our API. Reserving devices, cleaning devices, looking at the data lifecycle. Creating those performance sessions. It doesn't have to be done through Appium. It can also be done by an API, a REST API command. And then also looking at the analysis results can be pulled automatically into your own reporting tool. Other things like you can look at the network config of the device and change it, manage the authentication of your users and your teams, and look at various configs for analysis. So basically anything on the HeadSpin platform can be automated via REST API. Now, that's it from me today. I would love to answer any questions you may have. Hey, Apurva, do you have some questions from the team?
Yeah, we'll share it soon. Yeah, we have some audience questions. 1 minute.
Yep. So how do I use the APIs in Python? This is a really interesting question. Essentially, what we can do is to call APIs in Python, we can use the request package. And using the request package, you can put in the name of the REST API and use that. Similarly, if it's based on Appium, which we have integrated a lot of the Appium capabilities into our into our APIs, then you can simply use an Appium desired capability to start things like capture or Chrome driver or other things like that. Yeah. Next question. So integrating with Azure DevOps is very similar to what I showed you. Azure would have a plugin for the client language that would allow you to quite easily add progress sessions, progress issues from in progress to done, and attach the session URL and the result. So it would be very similar to what we already did, just using the Azure DevOps plugin. And here's some documentation and examples. That's all given in the HeadSpin documentation page, which is ui.headspin.io/docs. And this is also publicly accessible, which we can share if anyone's interested after the meeting. Yep. Hi, Rajalakshmi. Thank you for your question. So yes, there is a single API which states the device health, and that is called the device API, basic device API. So in there, you can see all the devices that are available and whether they are healthy or are running properly. Similarly, for sessions, you can also find out whether your session is running or if there's any issues with the performance of the HeadSpin platform. So to answer your question, yes, that's available. Thank you. Any other questions from anyone? Okay. Thank you so much for your time, and I really appreciate you learning a bit more about HeadSpin, and always welcome to answer to reach out and discuss your needs for testing and automation and how we can help. Okay, have a great day.